This video is going to be a short video on how to start fires. Over the course of the summer, I'm going to be doing other videos using different combustibles to start a fire. I'll be using just about anything that's out here. The problem is that I broke my foot playing with alder a couple of weeks back, 2-3 weeks back. It still isn't really healed, so I'm having a hard time getting out to the woods. So I'll start this fire videos here. On this video I'm using potassium permanganate and glycerin. I'm also trying some hand sanitizer. I was told hand sanitizer has glycerin in it and will start the fire with potassium permanganate, and you'll see the results. But all these native fire videos that I'm doing, I'm going to be making a playlist and gathering all my playlists, so make sure you look down in my playlist. And well, let's just get right into it and show you what I'm doing with this potassium permanganate. Okay, let's try the permanganate. Don't want to use a lot. Don't need a lot really. This should get this going just with that. Here's the glycerin. Dump a lot of all over it. Let's take that glycerin, stuff that in there, and just wait. There's your fire. Like I said, it doesn't take much. Now, I know that glycerin and potassium permanganate works, but I want to see if it's going to work with hand cleaner. I know it works with brake fluid and antifreeze, because they both have glycerin in it, and so shouldn't this hand sanitizer. So let's see how well this works. Oh shoot, I dumped it. Must not be very much glycerin in this hand sanitizer, because she hasn't gone up. Okay. Even though I dumped it like that, it got the permanganate wet. I see a little bit of smoke. She ain't flaring up. Well, that was a failed test. That failed. Alright, let's try it like this. Move the sticks away. We are just going to dump some on the ground. Put a little potassium permanganate on the ground there. Let's do a little bit of this right on top. See what happens. Nothing. Wow. So this hand sanitizer that I am using obviously does not have glycerin in it. I was wondering about that. No, it should have glycerin in it. It says glycerin, but it's not working. So that's good to know. All right, let's set this all off again with just a little bit of some more. I'm going to use pure glycerin this time again. There she goes. Huh. So this hand sanitizer, even though it has glycerin in it, will not work. It might just be the cheap brand hand sanitizer, but it's not working very well at all. Now, you better do your own research on the potassium permanganate. There are many uses for this, from cleaning water, drinkable water, applying it topically to wounds, many other uses. It's actually an antiseptic. It's been used for years as an antiseptic, as well as cleaning water. But when you clean a liter of water with this stuff, you just need a minute amount. I think they say for antiseptic reasons, you mix 300 milligrams into a liter of water and use that water to clean a wound with. And for drinking water, you use a lot less. It's less than a pinch. It's just a minute amount. But you need to do your own research on that. And the glycerin, as everybody knows, softens your skin and makes good as a moisturizer. But the potassium permanganate, do your research. So you have self-knowledge, not just knowledge for what I'm telling you. And I like it. I love this stuff. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to work with, and I'm definitely going to put this in my survival bag. Well, as you can see, the hand sanitizer that I was using on the potassium permanganate did not work. It failed. The back of the ingredients does show that hand sanitizer has glycerin in it. Well, it apparently wasn't enough to set that fire off, but the pure glycerin worked fine. Starting a fire is not hard. All you need is some dry combustibles for your tinder. You think of your tinder as a small lump of, it can be almost anything, as long as it's dry. And I'm going to show you how to find dry stuff out in the woods after it's been raining for days. I'm going to show you how to start fires in the rain with wet materials, you name it. But to get any fire going, just focalize your mind on that little tinder bundle. That tinder bundle needs to be fluffy. It needs to be small stuff. It needs to be dry. And it can be made just about out of anything. Here, all I used was this stuff right here that's on the ground. This tiny, tiny little stuff. And it's not hard to get a fire going once you realize how to build one. Now, I'll be building them in teepee fashion, log file fashion, you name it. But I wanted to try out that potassium permanganate, and I'm going to take some of that and I'm going to put it in my emergency kit. I'll probably end up putting it in straws, the powder and the glycerin, in 2 separate straws, so this way I always have it with me. And this way, if I ever run out of matches or if I'm getting into a survival situation, I got a way to start a fire. Anyway, that's about all, guys. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.